MELEKIYM, RI'SHON, 1 Kings 11. But King Shallumah loved many strange women, together with the daughter of Pharaoh, women of the Moabim, Ammonim, Edomim, Sidonian, and Kittim, of the nations concerning which Yahuwah said unto the children of Yasharel, Ye shall not go in to them, neither shall they come in unto you. For surely they will turn away your heart after their Elohim. Shallumah clave unto these in love. And he had 700 women, princesses, and 300 concubines, and his women turned away his heart. For it came to pass, when Shallumah was old, that his women turned away his heart after other Elohim, and his heart was not perfect with Yahuwah Elohehu, as was the heart of David his father. For Shallumah went after Ashtoreth, the Elohim of the Sidonian, and after Malcham, the abomination of the Ammonim. And Shallumah did evil in the sight of Yahuwah, and went not fully after Yahuwah, as did David his father. Then did Shallumah build a high place for Chemosh, the abomination of Moab, in the hill that is before Yerushalayim, and for Molech, the abomination of the children of Ammon. And likewise did he for all his strange women, which burnt incense and sacrificed unto their Elohim. And Yahuwah was angry with Shallumah, because his heart was turned from Yahuwah Elowahi of Yasharel, which had appeared unto him twice, and had commanded him concerning this thing, that he should not go after other Elohim, but he did not guard that which Yahuwah commanded. Wherefore Yahuwah said unto Shallumah, For as much as this is done of you, and you have not guarded my covenant and my statutes, which I have commanded you, I will surely rend the kingdom from you, and will give it to your servant. Notwithstanding, in your days I will not do it for David your father's sake, but I will rend it out of the hand of your son. Howbeit I will not rend away all the kingdom, but will give one tribe to your son for David my servant's sake, and for Yerushalayim's sake which I have chosen. And Yahuwah stirred up an adversary unto Shallumah, Hadad the Edomite. He was of the king's seed in Edom. For it came to pass, when David was in Edom, and Yoav the captain of the host was gone up to bury the slain, after he had smitten every male in Edom. For 6 months did Yoav remain there with all Yasharel, until he had cut off every male in Edom. That Hadad fled, he and certain Edomim of his father's servants with him, to go into Mitzrayim, Hadad being yet a little child. And they arose out of Midian, and came to Paran, and they took men with them out of Paran, and they came to Mitzrayim, unto Pharaoh king of Mitzrayim, which gave him a house, and appointed him victuals, and gave him land. And Hadad found great favor in the sight of Pharaoh, so that he gave him to be his woman, the sister of his own woman, the sister of Tachpanhes, the queen. And the sister of Tachpanhes bore him Genubath, his son, whom Tachpanhes weaned in Pharaoh's house. And Genubath was in Pharaoh's household among the sons of Pharaoh. And when Hadad heard in Mitzrayim that David slept with his fathers, and that Yoav the captain of the host was dead, Hadad said to Pharaoh, Let me depart, that I may go to my own country. Then Pharaoh said unto him, But what have you lacked with me, that behold, you seek to go to your own country? And he answered, Nothing. Howbeit, let me go in anywise. And Elohim stirred him up another adversary, RI'SHON the son of Eliada, which fled from his lord Hadaezer, king of Tesova. And he gathered men unto him, and became captain over a band, when David slew them of Tesova. And they went to Damascus, and dwelt therein, and reigned in Damascus. And he was an adversary to Yasharel all the days of Shallumah, beside the mischief that Hadad did. And he abhorred Yasharel, and reigned over Aram. And Yeravam the son of Nebat, an Ephrathite of Tesaradah, Shallumah's servant, whose mother's name was Tesuriah, a widow woman, even he lifted up his hand against the king. And this was the cause that he lifted up his hand against the king. Shallumah built Millo and repaired the breaches of the city of David his father. And the man Yeravam was a mighty man of valor. And Shallumah, seeing the young man that he was industrious, he made him ruler over all the charge of the house of Joseph. And it came to pass at that time, when Yeravam went out of Jerusalem, that the prophet Achiyahu the Shiloni found him in the way, and he had clad himself with a new garment, and they two were alone in the field. And Achiyahu caught the new garment that was on him, and rent it in 12 pieces. And he said to Yeravam, Take you 10 pieces, for thus says Yahuah, the Elohim of Yasharel, Behold, I will rend the kingdom out of the hand of Shallumah, and will give 10 tribes to you. But he shall have 1 tribe for my servant David's sake, and for Jerusalem's sake, the city which I have chosen out of all the tribes of Yasharel. Because that they have forsaken me, and have worshipped Ashtoreth, the Elohim of the Sidonians, Chemosh, the Elohim of the Moabim, and Malcolm, the Elohim of the children of Ammon, and have not walked in my ways, to do that which is right in my eyes, and to guard my statutes and my judgments, as did David his father. Howbeit, I will not take the whole kingdom out of his hand, but I will make him prince all the days of his life for David my servant's sake, whom I chose, because he guarded my commandments and my statutes. But I will take the kingdom out of his son's hand, and will give it unto you, even 10 tribes. And unto his son will I give 1 tribe, that David my servant may have a light always before me in Jerusalem, the city which I have chosen me to put my name there. And I will take you, and you shall reign according to all that your soul desires, and shall be king over Yasharel. And it shall be, if you will hearken unto all that I command you, and will walk in my ways, and do that is right in my sight, to guard my statutes and my commandments, as David my servant did, that I will be with you, and build you a sure house, as I built for David, and will give Yasharel unto you. And I will for this afflict the seed of David, but not forever. Shallumah sought therefore to kill Yeravam, and Yeravam arose, and fled into Mitzrayim, unto Shishak king of Mitzrayim, and was in Mitzrayim until the death of Shallumah. And the rest of the acts of Shallumah, and all that he did, and his wisdom, are they not written in the CEPHER of the acts of Shallumah? And the time that Shallumah reigned in Jerusalem over all Yasharel was 40 years. And Shallumah slept with his fathers, and was buried in the city of David his father, and Rechavam his son reigned in his stead.